Hello friends, I'm going to do a cold start on my 1962 Impala two-door sports coupe. I probably haven't started it since last fall, maybe late last summer. The weather's been bad and I've had a whole lot of family issues going on. But anyway, I'm going to give it a start here. It's been on my bucket list to do, and it's finally quit raining for just a little bit, and I'm going to see if this thing will start if the battery's up, and I'll set it out here and let it run just a few minutes. Let's see what we can do. Boy, I was afraid the battery might be dead. I haven't charged it in several months. Hopefully it won't take too long to start it. You can see I'm... Uh-oh. I spoke too soon, didn't I? Let's see if it'll do it. Hang on, cross your fingers. Let's hope. Maybe I just didn't have a good connection on the battery. I don't know. We'll see. Give it a few more pumps. Get some fuel up here. It's been quite a while since it's been cranked. Seems like it's trying to. This is a really good car. And if you look at my earlier videos of this car, you'll know the whole story behind it and how I came to own it. What about that? What about that? It started up, and it didn't take that long. I'm real proud it started. I've had this car probably, I don't know, maybe now I've had it like maybe 36 years, give or take a year or two. And still got the original 283 in it with the original power glide that came in it. But I've had the 283 rebuilt. I'm gonna let it sit here for just a second or two. I don't really want to get a whole bunch of exhaust in the garage because I'm afraid the carbon monoxide sensors will go off. And then we'll have a whole lot of racket going on. And I see some dark clouds building up back there, so let's see what we can do. We'll just pull it out here and let it run just a little bit. See what... This has been on my bucket list. I always feel bad, really bad, about not spending much time with this car, but to be honest with you, it doesn't seem like I have time to do anything anymore, and I've had a lot of family issues. Well, hang on just a minute. There we go. And it's been sitting in the garage going on. And for all those YouTube viewers that have subscribed and maybe keep up with my channel, some of my previous videos I've explained it. I've had my dad has been in real bad health, and I hate to say, but my dad passed away about 10 days ago, and it's been pretty hard on us, but we're doing the best we can. And just trying to do things like this, maybe kind of keep my mind off of it so much. And it's rained every day. I mean, not just rain, just like monsoon rains around here, so the yard looks kind of bad too. But this is my 62 Impala, and if you look at my other video I've made of this car, some of my first videos when I was first learning how to do YouTube, and I'm still not real good at it, by the way. This is one of my very first videos. I've acquired this car from my grandmother, who saved it for me, just to make a long story short. But one thing I did leave out about this car is that see some cobwebs hanging down there below it where it's been sitting in the garage for a while. And like I said, this is the first time it's been cranked up. But what I was going to say was, this car here, my uncle bought it. I'll make this really short if I can. My uncle bought it brand new in '62 on Sand Mountain, Alabama. And he was an insurance salesman, and he drove it. And I'm telling you, this car's got a zillion miles on it. It's been drove in a lot of states, and he used it as a business car, and he was on the road constantly. So, but originally, I didn't say this part in my other video because my wife said I talk too much, and I think she's right. And I can't really see what this picture is I'm doing here, but anyway, hopefully it's of the car. My uncle originally bought a red 62 Impala just like this. But he drove by the car lot where he bought the red one at, new, and he seen this one, and he traded in the red one for this one. And it's been a really good car. And as I said, my uncle drove it till the wheels was about to fall off, I guess, and my grandmother heard me say that this is the prettiest car I'd ever seen. I was about 5 years old playing in the sand in Sand Mountain on my grandparents' farm. And he drove up in it, making this real short and sweet. He drove up in this car, and I told him it was the prettiest car I'd ever seen in my life. I've always been into cars and trucks, but I asked him to save it for me, and my grandmother came out from the house. I didn't hear her come out, and she heard me say that, and she bought the car from my uncle after he wore it slap out, and her and my grandfather drove it. My grandfather did not drive, and I hate to say, but they both passed on too years ago. And she saved this car for me, and I got it probably about 83, 84. She saved it for me, charged me $1 for it. Even though I tried to pay her more, she wouldn't take it. And I've done a few little things to it. I've lowered it and put these wheels on it. I put dual exhaust on it, and I put a 4-barrel carburetor on it. And I put these, as I said in my other video, 327 emblems on it. And there's no rust in the car other than a little patch in the passenger side floorboard where my grandmother did not know that it had been leaking a little bit of antifreeze. So got that patched up, and it's got a few little mods on it, like the bumper guards and on the back and the grill guard on the front. But as I said, it's pretty much all original. Drivetrain and all is all original, and I can put it back original anytime I want to. I still have the original full-size hubcaps and everything else. I just kind of put my own little touch on it. And I really need to get a hold of these wheels. They're starting to get a little dull, even sitting in the garage. I keep it sitting in the garage in the car cover, and I'm just surprised it started so easy. This has been a really good car, and I really do enjoy it, but I enjoy getting it out and letting it run there a little, but I don't know, I just really don't have a lot of time to fool with a lot of stuff anymore, and I guess old age is creeping up on me too, so that explains a lot of it right there. And I get home from work, I'm kind of tired. Can't take heat and stuff like I used to. And I work at a heated facility. Okay, thought I'd give you this little short video of my 62 Impala, and I'm glad to get this off my bucket list to do while I was off. Wife and I had scheduled to go on vacation to Florida, but with my dad passing, we decided we better stick around here and take care of some business, and I'm glad we did. There's a lot of things to do around here. I hope you enjoyed this video of this cold start of this 62 Impala. Please leave a comment if you would, and please subscribe. I sure would appreciate it. I don't get paid for any of this stuff. I just do it for fun. And I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.